Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. So this video we are going to go ahead and do some 3x3 cards. I wasn't going to do a 3x3 card tutorial, but a few people asked, so we're going to go ahead and do it. And this is just more for probably for people who are just beginning, just to kind of see the process. And a lot of people ask me, how do you determine what goes on what your cards? You know, honestly, I don't know. I just go by what feels right. I pull everything out and go from there. I'm not the best at matting. My style is very simple, very clean. I don't put too much, though I do enjoy the cards that I do put the whole kitchen sink on there. So it just depends on what the challenge is. These ones, I kept them simple from the coffin box, which I don't know where I put, but I kept them pretty simple because they did go inside of that box. So here's what I did. Okay, so we're using the paper by Photoplay, Matilda and Godfrey. So first what I do is prep my paper, and I have already done that. All I did was cut 3 inches by 6 inches and scored it at 3. And then I just use the ticket chomper and chomp the edges. So we're just going to go ahead and fold the cards in and bone fold them. I went ahead and used my envelope punch board to make the envelopes. If you do not have an envelope punch board, from what I understand, there's an app that tells you how to do it, or you can look it up on Google to see what you need. So we're just going to go ahead and build our envelopes really quickly. And for me, because some of them I know I'm going to have a little bit more dimension, I'm not going to use score tape. I'm going to use mini glue dots if I can find them. If you guys saw this mess of a desk right now, you would not even know how I'm functioning. Okay, so I found the ones like that are in the little bag instead of my ones that are on a roll. Doesn't matter, it's the same thing. It's just, these are nice when you're teaching classes and you can tear them off, you know, one glue dot at a time. So if you're making like little kits, these are perfect, because then you only have to put in like 2 or 3 glue dots or whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue dot that piece there, and I'm gonna glue dot, just gonna peel some of these back. Just gonna glue dot that, and just gonna glue dot that one. And that's it. Okay, I already rounded my edge because you guys get the point on these envelopes. If you have the punch board, hopefully you used it, you know how to do it. If not, there are a million YouTube videos that are very simple and well explained. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one of these goes on top, honestly. So I'm just going to do these two. Okay. That's all. And when you're giving homemade envelopes, I always put a little piece of square tape on the top so the recipient can just, you know, seal the envelope with a piece of square tape. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a piece of square tape. Or if you want to be fancy, you can make a little closure thing here so the person tucks it in instead of closing it. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 with the flaps on the outside and 2 with the flaps on the inside. Why? Because I feel like it. Okay, there's absolutely no wrong way. I just lost, oh, here we go. There's no wrong way in how to build your envelope, just however you want it to look. Really, that's it. So that's the only thing with these, is that they're not video friendly. So I'm fumbling here. It's okay. Okay. There we go. And I know I said I wasn't going to do all of them, but I've already got 3 done, so let's just go ahead and do the 4th one. What the heck, right? And varnish, varnish, varnish. Okay, so okay. And let me put the back on those so I don't get them stuck on anything. And the score tape, like so. Okay, envelopes done. We shall set them to the side. I'm going to put them on top of my keyboard so we can remember where they are. Here's a card that I already started doing. I took the doilies and I accordion folded it. I don't know, I'm obsessed with that right now. And this ghost sticker actually just fell on top of it, and then it just looked really perfect on this card. So I'm going to keep this card as is. So it's kind of like, to be honest, sometimes I just dump everything on my space, and whatever falls out, if it looks good, I use it. Like, I'm not even lying. So, here they are. Pop dots. I'm just going to give this guy a little dimension. So we're going to pop him up there, and there. We could probably put a 3rd one in the center, but I'm okay with it. So that's all I'm going to do for this one. And maybe I'll take the Bo Bunny licorice paste and maybe just kind of rub some on there. Or maybe I will take something else and stick it on there. Let's see. We have the word boo. Oh, we have happy haunting. Let me see. So if you want it to fit in the envelope, you know, you don't want any overhang. So, no, I don't think I want anything else on that card. I don't think anything else needs to be said. I mean, it's obviously a Halloween card. We can take a gel pen and write the word boo. I think that's what I'm going to do. If I can find a gel pen. Okay, so I have a whole basket of pens over here. I have every color but white in this one. Oh, wait. I have pink. Okay, I'll try this white one. This is not my favorite white one, though. I don't know what my favorite white one is. I have another pencil cup over there. Oh, here it is. And a pencil cup over here. Okay, this one's my favorite. So we're just going to write boo up here. And write it however font you want it. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. So I just wrote it like that. Cute little boo. And if you want, you can do some little stitching. Kind of like his flight. Yep. You can stitch all the way around if you want. You don't have to. I think I'm just going to stitch just up to here. No, maybe I'll, no. I'm going to leave it like that. Just the bottom. I like that. You can throw some Winkostella. You can shimmer mist the entire thing, which I think I'm going to do. I'm using an iridescent shimmer mist. that I homemade using like a fourth of a teaspoon of shimmer paint that you can get, you know, at Walmart or Michael's or wherever. And then you just add the 70% alcohol, rubbing alcohol, in with it, and you make your own shimmer paint. So that's all it is to it. So I know my sticker is not going to dry on there because it's that the type of material it is. Sorry, I just gotta make sure I didn't just smush my book. Okay, no, it's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe the shimmer mist off the ghost because it's never gonna dry on the ghost. So, okay, there's one card down. So for that one, I would pull out my scraps, which I have a whole bag full of scraps. And just see which scrap I want to put on the envelope with it. I thought I had a ghost piece in here. No, but I have stripes, so I just want to see what I want to put on the envelope with this one. I think I'm just going to put about an inch and a half of stripes, and I'm going to put something else on it. Okay, doing an inch and a half of stripes, and I think I want to put so I'm doing an inch and a half by just a hair under 3, so that way it fits nicely on the back here. Okay, so I did like a little less than 3, because I forgot my envelope is not 3. The envelope's smaller, but it's okay. And so I'm just going to put this down on the back of the envelope because, you know, decorating the envelope is always nice. And I think I'm going to put this little scary scene here, but I'm going to clip the top off. And this was just a leftover piece from one of the tags that I used to cut down on one of my other cards. So yeah, I like that. You don't want to add dimension to your envelope unless you know you're not going to mail it. You're just going to attach it to a gift or hand deliver it. Well, I guess you can't really, you're not allowed to mail 3x3s anyway. So you can pop this up. I don't think it needs it. I think it looks cute just like this. Okay, so like so, I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella pen and I'm just going to wink up the tree. You could add glossy accents, but this is the envelope, so people are just going to throw it away. So, okay. And I'm just going to varnish this to make sure the glue is down. Okay, so card number 1 and envelope number 1 complete. Okay, so number 2. What do we want? Let's find a focal point on card number 2. We have those. And actually, I think I want to do, we have a frame, we have just a whole bunch of little pieces that I just kind of kept. And actually, I think I want to put the jack-o'-lantern face. So my cards are 3x3, so 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Sorry, my trimmer has sticky stuff on it. Okay. 2 7/8. Just make sure it's straight. This piece may not work out. That's okay. As long as we can get something out of it that's fairly close to 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Okay. And the bottom was pretty straight, so I'm going to use the bottom. So 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. I'm going to corner scallop chomp it. I'm lying, stub chomp it. You can go ahead and ink the edges if you want to get rid of that raw white. I'm turning this card into the full all 4 edges that are ticket stubbed. Okay, and we will stick this down. Okay. And I think I'm going to put that 31, I'm going to pop it up in the middle, like so, after I trim off this little piece that is white. Okay. I am going to ticket stub this. Surprise, surprise. All right. I think it's cute like that. Maybe not. So I don't like that, so what I'm going to do is just trim it. Trim it down. So there's basically like 1/8 of an inch of the orange left over. There we go. And then I'm just going to pop it up in the middle. Okay. Pop dots. All right. I don't think this needs 4 of them, but what I'm going to do is just cut this pop dot in half, so that way there's a little bit of height on all 4 sides here. Okay. And I'm just going to put this right in the center. Use the edge of my desk as a centering. If you wanted to, you could add a doily behind it, but I felt this was cute like this. I'm going to take some Wink of Stella, because that is my favorite, and go ahead and wink where the orange is. And then I'm going to come in with my glossy accents and just hit the 31 in the circle. So the reason why I'm not doing too much work on these cards is because they're just little, you use these for like your 2 from gift cards. And to be honest, a lot of people just throw these away. So you don't want to put the whole kitchen sink on something that somebody's just going to throw it away. I mean, a lot of people will keep it, like my mother has everything I've ever made for her, every single Christmas card, every single holiday card, everything. But, you know, that's a mother. A mother will keep it. Not everyone's really, you know, they appreciate it, but they're not really, you know, where am I going to put it? Not everyone's a hoarder. So, keep that in mind. Okay. So we're going to set that one off to the side to dry, and we're going to do that one's envelope, which I'm going to do a strip of the jack-o'-lanterns. So I'm going to do 1.5 inches of that, because that's what I have left. And you can leave it like that, because the jack-o'-lantern faces are super cute. Or you can add a sticker if you want to. And to be fair, I think I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to some of the, just a few here and there of the jack-o'-lantern faces. Just no rhyme or reason, just making sure there's some on every side. A little bit of wink here and there. Okay, so I ended up doing all of them. can never have too much Winkostella. And I just randomly scribbled it on, nothing fancy. Just so you have that extra little something. See the extra little shine on the page? Okay, envelope, right. Okay, let's find, how about, let's do, just trying to think, jack-o'-lantern with something. Ah, you know what? Jack-o'-lantern with, where is he? I had a piece I cut out with Frankenstein right there. Okay. So I'm going to put him. Nope, I don't like that. Seemed like a good idea. I mean, you don't have to put anything if you don't want to, but I like to use up my paper collections because next year there's going to be, you know, a different Halloween collection. Oh, you know what? I know what I can put right there. Yes. Okay, that looks good. Like so. So, you know, next year there's going to be a different Halloween collection. This one's going to be outdated, though it's going to be super cute. But you guys know how it is. Okay, so I want this little piece right here. I think that looks cute. Maybe no? Okay, I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna link that up though. So I took some wink. Okay. Okay, 2 cards, 2 envelopes, done. And it's only been 20 minutes. Okay, next we are going to do, what do I have left in here? I'm trying not to cut any of the paper. I have bats and polka dots. I have this cute little tag, random. We can color block it. Yep. So again, the bats are going to be a little less than 3. So 2 7/8 by, this is just under 2 inches. Okay. I do want to corner round this, so I need my other one. I'm going to come in with the 1/4 of an inch one. I was thinking about not doing all 4 sides, but I did. So, because you know, we could have just did the catty corner like this, where you just round the opposite edges. But I'm gonna go with all 4. Okay, so I just use the 1/4 of an inch side. I'm gonna color block this. And actually I need to trim it down because I already punched the stub on that. So I'm just going to take this down and re-corner jump it. So I just took it down about, oh, I just did the wrong one too. That's okay. We're good. So now it kind of looks like a tag because I did a scallop instead of the regular corner rounder. But I like that. So I took it down about 1/4 of an inch just so I can color block it, like so. I don't think we need any dimension on that, so I'm just going to glue it down. See, I switch all the time now. I'm using my glitter glue. I switch when I'm adding, just like whichever one I can reach first. Okay. And the spooky picture. Okay. Make sure it's straight enough. Okay, let's decorate this one. We are going to go ahead and do some Winkostella again. Okay, I'm just going to scribble scrabble a little bit on the bats and the moon, and then just this time I am only going to randomly do a few bats. That's it. Okay. Now we are going to do some, I'm going to shimmer mist this one with the iridescent shimmer. So my Winkostella is gold, and my shimmer mist is like a kind of a clear shimmer, if that makes sense. So you can still see the Winkostella is still going to be highlighted. We're going to let this dry. Maybe add some rhinestones. If I have some orange, maybe? Yeah, they're stuck to my hand. Yeah, or yellow. I kind of like the orange. So I'm just going to add some of these orange rhinestones. You guys want me to zoom in? My desk is a big junky mess. I just kind of wanted you to see the realness of what's going on here in Casa de McGill, or Casa McGill. So I'm just going to put 2 there. And I think that's it. I don't want to overdo it, but I think I wish I had black rhinestones. I used them on a different project because black would have looked really cute right here. But the orange looks cute too. Okay. So there is that one. And I think I am going to try to zoom in if it will let me. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to pull in some glossy accents, and we're just going to hit the bats. You can do the moon too if you want, but I think I'm just going to do the bats. And I'm just filling in the outline. Okay. And I think I do want some like little designs. Oh, okay. Well, zooming in is kind of not good because then you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to add some like wet marks on the corners. And that's it. Okay. That card is done. We can do the envelope, which I'm going to color block the envelope. Why do I only have 3 envelopes? 1, 2, where's my other one? Okay, well, I don't know where my other envelope is. That's okay. Let's do this. Okay, I'm not going to corner around or anything on the envelope piece. I'm just going to put the bats down and color block it this way. And I'm going to put Happy Haunting. Oops, that's not it. Across here, like so. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out because you guys can't see what I'm doing. But I don't think it's going to let me zoom back out. Once you're in, I think, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I don't have time for it right now. Okay, so, okay. And don't worry because this glue dries clear into the towel before I start having anxiety that my hands are dirty. Okay. So just wipe that glue off and it will dry clear. This I am going to Winkostella the Happy Haunting because you can barely see it. So the Winkostella will just kind of bring it out. The black is more of a gray than a black. Okay. 3 cards done. 3 envelopes done. So we're going to go ahead and go to our 4th card. And we are going to use in our bag of leftovers. What do I have? Nothing really, actually. So now we have to kind of play around. Let's get some ephemera pieces out. So let's look on the back. Let's try this October 31st. No, I think I already used that. What's on our sticker sheet? We have a cat. Sorry, I'm trying not to get my cards that have the wet, what you call them on it. I have no idea what I did with my 4th envelope. Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright, so we have Cast a Spell, we have a witch's hat, we have some witch's boots. So let's do a piece of the witch's brew paper. And I have a little corner right here. I could probably get a piece big enough out of that scrap. Let's find out. We can always color block it. This is why I like doing the 3x3 cards, because just use your scraps up. Okay, so I'm going to see what I'm playing with here. Oh yeah, this is plenty of room. Okay, so 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. I think I'm going to use this side. I'm going to go ahead and ticket stub all 4 sides. Same thing here. And you can ink the edges in a different color. Like if I had orange, I would ink it in orange just to kind of give it that Halloween feel. Okay, so I like that. I was going to use the other side, but I feel like we're going to cover it, so we're not going to fool with it. Okay. Come on. Okay. So I just laid that down. I'm going to take this Cast a Spell, and I'm going to let's see how this hat looks. I'm not really a big sticker person. Like I have a gazillion of them, but I don't really use them. So this is all new to me. Okay, well the Cast a Spell, I accidentally pushed it down, so let's see if I can get it back up. Let's see. Okay, I am loving this, so I'm just going to go ahead and smush it how I want it. I'm going to cut this little piece off. Don't need it. I'm going to put some pop dots on this one. Okay, yes, I'm doing it fast because if I don't just go for it, then I agonize over it. And I find that I can agonize for hours and hours and hours, and I don't like the results. But if I just quickly go through, take a quick audition and, just pick it fast, I end up liking it. So that's why we're just going with our first instinct. Actually, I think I'm going to take some more of the doily off. Let me see how much. Yeah, I'm going to take this. I'm just going to cut this accordion sliver off. Okay. Yeah, I like that. If we wanted to, we could add a star, which I think I'm going to add this green star and this orange star just to the top here, just to give it a little extra something to look at. And I think that's all it needs. Super cute. And the envelope, let's just go with the witch's hat. I think that's all that's needed there. We could put let's see. We can put Boo Bash on here if we want to, but let's see how that looks. No, I think I just like the witch's hat, and I think I'm going to add the toil and trouble, and I'm going to add some faux stitching. So I'm just adding the faux stitching, and I can't see, so hopefully I didn't get the hat. I should have got out all my gel pens. I got a set of like 50 or 75 colors for Christmas, and I don't really use them. But I mean, you could do the, you know, like red, purple, or red, orange, purple, and green if you wanted to all around it. Just give it a little bit more festivity. Okay, that's it. That's all that needs to be done. And actually, you know what? I think I am going to trace the witch's hat in white just so it can stand out. I'm just going along the edge with it. Make sure it's stuck down properly. And of course my gel pen wants to act up. There it goes. So this just gives it that extra little flair. That's it. That's it. Okay. 4 cards plus a whole bunch of rambling in 40 minutes. I think we did pretty well. So here, let's show all the cards first, and then I will do the envelopes. I'm missing a card somewhere. Oh, here's my ghost. Okay, so these are the 4 cards. Like so. Super cute. And let me gently move them out of the way because they're still wet. And here are our 4 envelopes. Alright guys, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Bye!